What's going on, people? We are Tottenham TV here, back here for another predicted lineup video. The Premier League is officially back. Tomorrow at 5:30, Tottenham face Manchester City at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. We've had the press conference, we've had the team news. Sim, run us through the team news.
He said Harry Winks has come back from international duty with a minor issue, so he's probably not going to play on Saturday against Man City. Other than that, Matt Doherty's obviously ruled out because he's self-isolating, and Eric Lamella's in the last phase of his recovery, which he always is in the last phase. I think he's just perpetually, that's just him. That is the last phase of a recovery is Lamella. So he's probably not going to play.
That's Eric Lamella in a nutshell, isn't
it? Exactly.
So
you're probably not going to see him for a while. But yeah, other than that, with clean bit of health, Bergwijn apparently went away to the national team injured and came back because he wasn't fit enough. And Jose has said he is now fit and ready to play because he's spent the last 2 weeks getting fit. So he's available for selection. And on that, clean bill of health. So we've got a lot of options to choose from.
Unlike Liverpool.
Unlike Liverpool. And he was talking about... he was having a little dig at Southgate because he was talking about the international break in terms of managers putting pressure on Southgate to rest players. And he said Eric Dyer the national break beforehand, he came back. He went away. Sorry, he came back from the national team injured and had to miss 2 games. He had to miss a Premier League game and a Europa League game. And he wasn't rested by Southgate yet. Sterling clearly was rested on Wednesday. He came away injured, and he said we all know Sterling is going to play tomorrow. And Man City have subsequently confirmed that Sterling is back in training and available selection. So there's a gripe there by Mourinho about why Sterling was basically allowed to leave the camp injured, but none of the Spurs players basically get the same treatment. But it'll be interesting to see how it plays out tomorrow.
All right, so let's get into predicted lineup. We're going to go for a 4-3-3 formation or a 4-2-3-1 hybrid, whatever way you want to look at it. In goal, Hugo Lloris, obviously the captain. Left back, to be honest, this is going to be the kind of easiest predicted lineup I think we've done this season.
Oh, apart from one position, I think.
Unless Jose throws a curveball, which we all know he likes to do in these big games, but we're going to go with this one, which we think is going to be one of the easiest predicted lineup of the season. But anyway, in goal, Hugo Lloris. Left back, Sergio Reguilon.
Yeah.
Right back, Serge Aurier, as Matt Doherty's out injured. Some people
not injured, isolating.
Some people on social media think Tanganga's got a shot at right back.
Yeah, I don't. Not for this game. It's too big a game. I know he made his debut against Liverpool and played well, but I don't think Tanganga comes in. I think it's Aurier, and I think he was unlucky to lose his place to Doherty at the time. I thought he was playing quite well, so I think he's got another claim to get back in this starting 11.
Yeah, in the centre-back position is going to be Dyer and Toby Alderweireld again to carry on their brilliant partnership. Now, in the midfield, first name on the team sheet is always Pierre-Emile Højbjerg, sitting in the CDM role. In the midfield, in the 2 above Højbjerg, we've got options there, don't we? We've got Lo Celso, we've got Ndombele, we've got Sissoko, exactly. So
Jensen.
What we feeling?
Doubtful, Winks is doubtful, so he's probably not going to play. So I feel like it's going to be Ndombele and Sissoko. I think it's good, the right balance of energy and the craft.
Don't fix it.
Yeah, I think so, and I think we're going to need that energy of Sissoko against Man City's midfield, who do a lot of movement, and we're going to need Sissoko to put himself about. Obviously, Lo Celso is a contender because he had such a good international break, playing really well for Argentina and has come back to full fitness. But because Ndombele didn't play at all during the international break, spent 2 weeks training. He's got to come back in, and he's playing so well for us at the moment. So I think it's a no-brainer. Unless he goes Ndombele and Lo Celso, which I highly doubt he will in this kind of game, then it's going to be Ndombele Sissoko.
And on the left-hand side of the attack, we're going to go for Heung-min Son, obviously. Up top is Harry Kane, the dynamic duo, the absolutely best duo in European football at the moment. And then on the right-hand side, there's 3 players that could potentially play there. It's Gareth Bale, Steven Bergwijn, and Lucas Moura.
Yeah, obviously Bergwijn made his debut against City last year.
We all know how that turned out.
So maybe that could tempt Mourinho to bring him back in. But Obviously, Gareth Bale played a couple of times over the international break, played really well, looking sharper. But I personally feel it could be Lucas in this game, just because, first of all, he didn't play at all over the international break, so he's going to be fresh. Obviously he's a big fan of Lucas, and Lucas in these kind of games is very good in terms of his tracking back defensively, good at pressing and winning the ball back in transitions. And I feel like he could go for Lucas in this game, but Bale did start the last Premier League game, and he had a couple of games for Wales. So if he start an hour with Bale looking sharp, then bring Lucas on for the last, say, half an hour? It's also a big possibility.
Yeah, I mean, it's very possible each way. You can start with Lucas and bring on Bale with half an hour to go if we're chasing the game or need a goal, or you can do it the other way around. I feel that if we're defending the game and we need to sit back and keep City out for the last half an hour, I feel it's better bringing on Lucas than Gareth Bale.
Yeah, you might have a point.
So I feel that we will start with Gareth Bale and then bring on Lucas for Bale if needed, if we're kind of trying to defend the lead. That's my feeling. So I think you start Gareth Bale and bring on Lucas to kind of defend from the front if we're winning the game. That's the thing.
With Cancelo starting the season fairly well as well, Bale's going to have a bit of tracking back to do, but I think especially for Wales in the past couple of games, and I think he's getting sharper each game, so he might give City another question to think about if he does start, a bit more of an attacking threat. And it's going to be the first time, if Bale does start, first time he's started against a really top team since he joined Tottenham. So it'll be exciting to see. Well, won't be surprised if it's Lucas. I would be a bit surprised if it's Bergwijn, but he's more than capable of stepping in as well. But I think it's probably we're going to put Bale in for the time being and see what happens there. But yeah, look, it's going to be a close game. It's the biggest test of the season. Man City, however good or bad form they're on, although they're not playing that badly at the moment, just results haven't been great. They're always a threat. They've got so much quality in that squad. It's unbelievable. We all know about it. So biggest test of our title challenging credentials is to come on Saturday, and I can't wait for it, to be honest. I really can't wait. I'm really looking forward to it.
The season starts now properly. This is what it feels like. No international break now till March. The season is going to flow from now until March. It feels
non-stop.
like the season is proper getting underway now. I mean, obviously the season has started. The season started quite a while ago. 8 games in now. But it feels like now is the real time where Jose earns his money, you know what I mean?
Over the next 7 games.
Yeah, over the nenext 7 games can really shape the way our season goes. But let me just run through that lineup with you one more time. So that's Hugo Lloris in goal, Reguilon left back, Aurier right back, with Toby and Dyer at the centre-back positions, with Højbjerg, Ndombele, Sissoko in the middle, with Son on the left, Bale on the right, and Kane up top. What score prediction are you going for?
I said 1-1 in my preview. I'm going to stick with that. I think City are coming into this game off the back of a decent performance against Liverpool, although they didn't get the win. But if De Bruyne puts his penalty away, they win that game. And although they're struggling to score goals,
they always seem to get a penalty against us.
Yeah, probably, but they haven't scored that many. So I think that Man City are coming here looking for the win, because their start of the season hasn't been great. It's going to be a tough game for us. We need to keep things tight at the back and defend as a team as we have been doing. But we really do have the weapons to ask questions of Man City going the other way, the way our Son and Kane have started, and if Bale starts as well. And obviously Ndombele knows how to have a good game against City as well.
Yes,
so I'm excited for that one. So I think it's going to be 1-1. Will be a close game. Won't be a terrible result for either side as well, a draw. But obviously, I think if you offer me a draw now, I'm not going to take it, because I think we can win this game.
I think a draw is probably better for us than City at the moment.
Yeah.
But still, I wouldn't take a draw. I'm going for 1-0 win to Spurs. I really think it's going to be a very, very tight game, won by the odd goal. But yeah, I can see it being 1-1 as well, to be honest. I think any goal with a variation of a 1-goal lead kind of thing I don't think there's going to be that many goals in it. I think potentially it could be 1-1, 2-1, but apart from that, anything below 2-1 kind of thing it can be, to be fair. But I'm going for 1-0 Spurs.
Right.
1-0 Spurs, Harry Kane Heung-min Son to get the goal, Harry Kane assist.
Well, Sterling should have played, we all know that. Well, hopefully Aurier can keep him quiet.
Sterling will get an offside goal.
That's what I'm worried about. I'm worried about
Sterling.
I'm just worried about Aurier up against Sterling. Will he give away a penalty? I hope not. I hope Aurier.
Well, hopefully Sissoko will help him out a lot. That's going to be the case.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope it's helping and not hindering. Sometimes it can be with Sissoko. But yeah, look, I'm confident we can definitely get a result. I'm confident that Jose has a plan for this game and he's going to set up in a way to try and win the game. And what worries me a bit is Pep signing his contract just before this game. I think that could give him a bit of a boost. But otherwise, Mourinho loves to spoil a party, doesn't he? So I think Man City are definitely going to come in a buoyant mood with Pep signing on the dotted line. But Jose is going to be out to spoil the party for them.
It's that old rivalry going head to head once again. Jose Mourinho against Pep Guardiola. Manchester City against Tottenham Hotspur at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Join us tomorrow for our live watch along and our post-match fan show as we take you back to Premier League football. So excited. This international break felt like it was going on for about a year's time, but it was only 2 weeks, but we're finally back. Let me know in the comment section below what you think of our predicted lineup, who you think will be in the predicted lineup. Like, subscribe and comment, and as always, come on you Spurs.